Hi, everybody, and welcome to City Beat. I'm your host, Nancy Byrne, and we are coming to you from the beautiful Las Vegas City Hall, where there is a beautiful new art exhibit on display that we're going to show you a little bit later on. But first, it's really heartwarming to know when disaster strikes in this country, there are people who will step up and run to the rescue. That's the case with Nevada Task Force 1. It's a group of volunteer first responders from Las Vegas Fire and Rescue, Clark County, North Las Vegas, and Henderson fire departments. When they saw the devastation in North Carolina from Hurricane Florence, they were on their way. The 16-member team recently returned home from a nearly 2-week-long trip to North Carolina, where they rescued some 40 people from flooded homes and cars. They said the damage from Hurricane Florence was among the worst they have ever seen, and they've seen a lot. The team was formed in 1991 and has responded to many emergencies, including 9/11, Hurricane Katrina, and just last year, Hurricanes Harvey and Irma in Texas and Florida. Now, we're told there were rescues in 2 feet of water and as treacherous as 20 feet of water. KCLV producer Sue Levitt is sitting down with some of the members of that team. She'll bring you a story of their experiences on the next City Beat, which begins airing October 13th. Well, you've just seen how outstanding our first responders are, and we also take a look at the calendar and realize that this is a very dark anniversary here in our community. October 1st, 2017, 58 people lost their lives in a mass shooting at the Route 91 concert. Many people are still healing emotionally and physically, and certainly still missing loved ones. We were asked to produce a video for Mayor Carolyn Goodman's State of the City address, which took place mere months after that tragedy, and we'd like to share that with you now.
Breaking news just into CNN. Police in Las Vegas are investigating reports of an active shooter near the Mandalay Bay Casino on the Strip.
16910 means we got shots fired 4:15 at the Route 91, sounded like an automatic firearm. It's coming from upstairs, at the Mandalay Bay.
We will not be defined by anger, and we will not be defined by fear.
58 hearts, 58 brand new stars, light up the sky tonight. This is my home, we must go on, Vegas strong. In the darkest of nights, we will join in their light, and only together we will shine. With strength in our love, the power of hugs, this is my home, Vegas strong. Together we'll rise, hearts burning bright. We've overcome with love, spirit, and fight, and we'll show the world we're the brightest of lights. This is our home, Vegas strong.
Today, we are all Vegas strong.
58 hearts, 58 brand new stars, light up the sky tonight. This is my home, we must go on, Vegas strong, Vegas strong.
We will have full coverage of all of the memorials and tributes held to honor the victims, their families, our citizens, and first responders beginning October 3rd right here on City Beat. We'll be right back. Congratulations to the City of Las Vegas Employee of the Month, Michael Brown, from our Public Works Department. Michael, an architectural designer, is the definition of a responsible and conscientious employee, always going above and beyond to ensure that projects are completed in a timely fashion. Recently, Michael headed up the design process for a new Fire Station 3. Station 3 originally was built in 1980 and is one of the busiest stations in the city, with more than 7,000 emergency responses a year. Michael worked through his weekends to ensure this project met a series of critical deadlines and will be built on time and on budget. The new station will cost $10 million and is scheduled to be completed in December of 2019. Congratulations to Michael Brown, the City of Las Vegas Employee of the Month. Welcome back to City Beat from the Las Vegas City Hall. You know, with all the great new businesses, restaurants, and entertainment venues opening up in Las Vegas, it's hard to believe that people would celebrate groundbreaking on a couple of parking garages. Well, there's a lot more to it, as you're about to find out at Symphony Park. Symphony Park is considered the jewel of downtown Las Vegas by many in the world of economic development, with the Smith Center for the Performing Arts, Lead Discovery Children's Museum, World Market Center, Cleveland Clinic, Lou Ruvo Center for Brain Health, and Las Vegas Premium Outlets North, all within a few walkable square miles. It is ground zero for even more exciting development. So what better catalyst for growth than convenient parking? And a lot of it.
The scream of the entire city is garage, garage, garage. Well, today, it's Garage Day in the city.
On September 17th, the groundbreaking celebration was held for not one, but two new four-level parking garages right here in Symphony Park. Mayor Carolyn Goodman told the crowd, now that we are moving out of the recession, it's time to move forward on a new development era in Symphony Park.
With the World Market Center moving forward with a new convention piece, Expo Convention Center, two residential complexes set to begin construction on Symphony Park this coming year of 2019. Downtown truly is lighting up.
And she pointed out even the area surrounding Symphony Park is lighting up.
Derek Stevens, as you all know, on Fremont Street has plans, big ones, as does the downtown Grand. We have that fabulous new, totally rebuilt LED FSE canopy. And our phones are ringing off the hook of those coming in from around the world who want to see what's going on in the city of Las Vegas.
Where the group was holding the ceremony is where the first garage will go up, Parcel B. It will have nearly 700 parking spots and more than 23,000 square feet of ground floor retail. To the east of this area is Parcel L. That garage will hold nearly 570 spaces and nearly 6,000 square feet of retail space. Both will be up and running by September of 2019. Councilman Cedric Creer represents this area of the city and says the garages are sure to spawn new development.
I'm probably most excited about the nearly 30,000 square feet of ground floor retail that these garages are going to house. And our city is growing so much, we're busting at the seams, but we are not developing without a plan. We want walkable streets with restaurants, shops, bars, and places for our residents and visitors to enjoy themselves.
And aside from the construction jobs that have been created through this $33 million project, the expected retail and entertainment resulting from the garages will continue to provide jobs.
In Ward 5, that unemployment is at 15%. Around the city, it's about 5%, so we're 3 times the average of more jobs that unemployment that are in place. We're launching a project called Ward 5 Works, and Ward 5 is going to be working. 1, 2, 3.
So, with the turning of the symbolic dirt, the city is turning the corner on a new era of development in the heart of the city. The larger garage there on Parcel B is expected to be completed August of 2019, the other one about a month later. You know, so many success stories in the city of Las Vegas are the result of public-private partnerships with the city of Las Vegas, local philanthropists, and nonprofits. Well, to encourage more such collaborations, a new program was just kicked off by the city of Las Vegas, similar to ones found in Philadelphia and Los Angeles. It was kicked off at our Strong Start School on Alta. Gathering in front of this Strong Start School, city leaders and many community partners from the nonprofit and charitable organizations in Las Vegas celebrated the kickoff of a new initiative to promote higher quality of life for all who call Las Vegas home. It's called the Mayor's Fund for Las Vegas Life.
Life stands for livability, innovation, future, and education. And just to make you all feel very comfortable, the funds that we receive are being managed by the Nevada Community Foundation, which is a 501c3 nonprofit charitable organization that keeps good records.
City Manager Scott Adams elaborated just a bit on some of the areas where the funds will be utilized.
One of the areas that we're going to focus on is the Courtyard Campus for Ending Homelessness. We're also going to look at the Las Vegas Book Festival, public art, and youth sports. In the area of innovation, we're going to be looking at our Connect Home program for equitable internet access, sustainability, technology, renewable energy, and transportation.
The city is working with the Moonridge Group, Give Better Group, and the Nevada Community Foundation. So the city is not the sole decision maker when it comes to distributing the funds that come in. Approximately $250,000 has been raised so far, with pledges being made at the kickoff event.
I will commit to you that these funds will be responsibly managed and will have incredible oversight to make sure that the funds go where they're directed. And then at the end, we're going to look hard at measuring the outcomes of where we invest to ensure that we're producing the results that we said that we're going to direct those funds for.
For more information, go to mayorsfundlv.org. We want to tell you about another partnership between the city and local businesses. This one focuses on our future. It's called Strong Future. Shania Espy spent her summer off from high school here at the pool at the Rio Hotel and Casino. But she wasn't here lounging and swimming. She was attending to pool guests as they entered the pool area and keeping them safe as they cooled off in the water.
So it's just been really awesome being able to be here and just learn all these new great skills, time management especially, and just being able to bond and learn these great skills inside the workforce.
She's here as part of the City of Las Vegas Strong Future program, managed by the Department of Youth Development and Social Innovation. It's an employment program where youth participate in a 4-week training in soft skills with the goal of finding employment.
A lot of times they don't get those particular experiences where they learn how to prepare a resume, where they learn how to do different interviewing techniques. You know, nowadays there is the panel interview, there's the over-the-phone interview.
Sheena Judy Mitchell says after that 4 weeks of training, they are placed out in the real world with one of the program's community partners, like Caesars Entertainment, where Shania worked for the summer.
So we want them to be prepared to enter into the job, but a part of that is also building those relationships with the outside employers that will employ them and let them have the hard skills, the actual hands-on experience that they can potentially take further in life with them. It'll improve their, job and socioeconomic prospects going forward.
The city program also helps with some certifications, like in Shania's case, getting her CPR certified, something that can be expensive for a teen.
So I'm CPR certified. That certification means a lot with going on my resume and just going in the future knowing that I did have this experience and being able to say that I was a lifeguard and that I particularly saved lives is a really big thing for me. It's something minor, but to another job, it's something really big, as in I was a first responder in a casino.
So it's clear the students take away strong skills and experiences from Strong Future. But what do the organizations and companies that step up to the program and hire them get out of it?
Well, they get a youth that is trained and ready to go. I know we've gotten a lot of compliments on the kiddos that we send. You always run the risk sometimes when you vet people of them not showing up to work or not being willing to fulfill the duties that are required. But these kids are very excited and they're ready to go.
Shania's supervisor wholeheartedly agrees.
Having Shania work for us was an absolute joy. She was one of our best and most hard-working workers. She was always on time to stand, never hesitated to take charge and be a leader among her peers. She never hesitated to help other people, like guests, whenever they had questions. She was always Johnny on the spot with an answer.
Because of the success of the program in its very first year, Sheena says the city's Department of Youth Development and Social Innovation is looking to grow it.
We received 240 applications and interests from youth across the valley. 207 of those youth were placed at various job sites within the city of Las Vegas. Caesars Entertainment was a big partner of ours, Boyd Gaming, MGM Resorts. The city of Las Vegas, of course, one of our prized partners, and we had Starbucks, Krispy Kreme, just many businesses that were willing to give our youth interviews and a chance to come and work for them. But we definitely want to get on board with maybe some of the local unions here, look into some pre-apprenticeship programs for our kiddos. So if anybody's out there and they see this, we would definitely implore you to, look into Strong Future. You can set up a meeting with us. We can talk about how their services and what we have to offer align.
So your next employee of the month could just be a phone call away. Give Strong Future a call at 702-229-4075. It helps those who want to succeed in life get a great start. It helps local businesses get top-notch workers, and it puts our future as a strong community in good hands.
I would say these young people are emerging workforce, so we have to have people in these positions that are capable. So hiring them gives them that opportunity to develop so that when we all sit back and retire, we have a capable workforce of people able to serve us.
We are going to take a quick break, and when we come back, it may not feel like fall, but it's always a good time for cold weather comfort food, and that's what we'll be doing in our next segment of Code 3 Cooking with Fire.
It takes less than 1 minute to find out if you may have prediabetes, and you can do it here. So what are you waiting for? Just go to the site.
Welcome back to City Beat from Las Vegas City Hall. You know, it may not feel like fall yet, but soon the temperatures are going to drop and it's going to feel like the season. So we thought this would be a good time to focus on some comfort food in this segment of Code 3 Cooking with Fire. So producer Sue Levitt and photographer Eric Sorensen headed out to Las Vegas Fire and Rescue Station 8 for what was supposed to be a quick meal, except there were a few delays.
Oh, is that you? Rescue 8. Heat or cold exposure.
It's not me. I'm good.
You're going to have engine 8, engine 22, engine 56, truck 7, County 1, EMS 1, Rescue 201, Rescue 44, and 2 private ambulances.
All units, engine 3's arrived to Cashman Field. This is the Cashman Field Command.
We're gonna make fried chicken and waffles with some collard greens and macaroni and cheese.
Is that a firehouse special?
Yes, absolutely.
So you like to do this all on your own?
I do. Yeah, I do it on my own. If I get caught up, if we start running calls, then I get help. Most of the time I just have them help me cut up vegetables.
Oh, is that you? Rescue 8. Heat or cold exposure.
It's not me. I'm good.
District 2327. Phantom 93.
This is my organic, vegan, non-GMO, gluten-free chicken and waffles. I'm the only one that likes cooking. My grandma's from Mississippi, that's why everything I cook has bacon in it, or at least some sort of animal fat as a base. Surprisingly, nobody can make a sandwich like my grandma could. I have no idea why her sandwiches were the best, but they were.
Did she write down any recipes?
Absolutely not, nope. It's the same way I cook. Everybody gets frustrated with me because I'm more than willing to show people how I cook. To write it down is difficult. I can do it, but. Unless somebody has a special request, if it's a special day or something like that, then I have no idea what I'm gonna cook until we get to the grocery store. And then I just go off of whatever, essentially whatever kind of meat's on sale, because that always costs the most.
Rescue 8. Truck 8. Heat or cold exposure.
That one's me. That's me. So our call was an older gentleman that spent too long in the Vegas heat. supposed to cover it with chicken broth, and I forgot it at home, so we're gonna make chicken broth out of bouillon. About 3 cups of flour. So we had salt, black pepper, and then paprika. And we repeat till we're done. I always put way too much cheese, way too much butter, way too much everything in there, everybody says, but it tastes the best that way. All right, y'all, here you go. Chicken, waffles, mac and cheese, and some collard greens. Dinner is served.
If you would like the recipe, just go to kclv.tv. Thank you, Sue and Eric, for another great Code 3 Cooking with Fire. You know, if you love to look at art, one of the many places you can do that for free is right here in the lobby of City Hall. This is called the Grand Gallery. Our Office of Cultural Affairs does an outstanding job of featuring unique art and rotating it throughout the year. Right now, they are featuring ceramics in honor of Hispanic Heritage Month. A walk through the City Hall Grand Gallery takes you through this series of beautiful and haunting sculptures created by Brisa Arana. Brisa says there may not be a theme here, but all the pieces do represent her vision of the world and the way she and many of her ancestors see life and death. You can see it in many of the pieces, including an urn she created that she says may someday be used by someone in her family. And this piece, which she says takes the fear out of dying and replaces it with a feeling of peace. As for her views on life, there is also representation of how she believes in life beyond our planet and how we are all somehow intertwined. The exhibit was intended to grace our lobby starting September 6th in honor of Hispanic Heritage Month. Brisa says she is honored to be chosen as the featured artist. Now, this exhibit will be here through November 16th. For more information on this exhibit and everything arts and culture in our city, you can go to artslasvegas.org or call 229-ARTS. Well, when the weather cools down, the city really picks up on some of the events for everyone in the family. Right now, we're going to take a look at some fall and Halloween events taking place across Las Vegas. If you're interested in any of those events, you might want to call the venue for more information. Some come with a small fee and some are free. Well, another indication that fall is here is the Vegas Golden Knights are back. You know, this city fell in love with that team from the start, and to show some love back, they held a big fan fest downtown on September 19th. As we say goodbye, we take you there.
We got a big old party planned tonight. Are you ready?